Firstly, first we want to thank God for everything, and we want to thank our chief guest, sir. In spite of all your busy schedule, I know you are the most wanted man in the industry. Still, you agreed to accept our humble invitation and be here. Really, you are here, and it really is a privilege for us. We want to thank you, sir, from Team ID and Board of Governors. Also thank Mr. Rich Timony for being here. We are glad to have him back here, Mr. Sudarshan Rao, and all our exhibitors, our visitors, members of the media. This year, I'm sure you're going to see something different. This year, all the Board of Governors, we had 38 people on board, all of them meeting every month. You know, they are all busy in their own respective fields, but still, they have made it a point to make sure that this event is so good, and we have a lot of new things. We have tried to incorporate many changes. I'm sure you'll find a lot of things happening here. 4 days of power-packed technology, and we want to thank you for being here. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much, Jyoti ma'am. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now proceed for the actual inauguration of the exhibition. So may I invite all of you towards the ribbon cutting ceremony. Please join us.
Automation 2017. What a remarkable and significant start it has got. Well, the Industry 4.0 is looking at itself, creating a huge landmark in the history of India. Well, we're talking about some great dignitaries who have just inaugurated the wonderful show. Let's talk to them and have a quick bite, a quick word from the people who have been responsible for leading us to the next technology. Sir, thank you so much for being the most kindest person. I would request you just kindly give us a feedback, views of the importance of today, and a quick brief about yourself.
It's my pleasure to be here. And I had this opportunity to go around the stands, and I was quite impressed with the wares on exhibition. And some of these even I haven't seen in the industry I've been for over 4 decades. Some of the new products, I wish we had them installed in our plants. And I was just telling Mr. Mehta, my colleague, and say we should see the possibility of implementing some of these products and taking advantage of the efficacy of these new products and new technology. And I also had the opportunity to go to one of the stands where the students had developed some robotic pani puri making machine, extremely innovative, and kudos to them. And it's typical of the next generation inspirational product that they have produced. Excellent.
What happens is young guys out there lack the vision what you guys have. I'm sure you've got more than 4 decades of experience, but being pitch perfect on new technology and giving us the right guidance, how does it come out? Where did the inspiration come out from? That's something which I want to learn from all of you all.
When you are in the industry, you see the processes and you see the plans working, and each time you want to improve upon. You want to make life easier for the operators, for the managers, and you want to do your job better. And when you throw some ideas, when you throw some challenges, it is the generation which is having a flair to do something innovative, and all that you need to do is, in fact, identify those talents and throw challenges. And that is where the 60%, 50 to 60% of the job is done. And you have the current generation of youngsters really are capable of producing something which we have not even thought of, given the fact that around the world It is now the Internet of Things and smart homes, smart cities, smart transportation, and all that is happening. So everybody is looking at that.
How simply can you put across thoughts which are the most complex thoughts in the world? Well, that's what I'm talking about. The interview, Mr. B. Narayan, Group President, Reliance Industries. Learn from it, guys. This is Samir Patel getting you some great content from TradeFair TV. Loving it? Love them all. Well, what a time we are having at the Automation 2017. Well, the legend himself, Mr. Mario Ruza from TechPoint. Sir, first of all, thank you so much for your kind presence here and guiding us. Quick take on Automation 2017 first.
Automation 2017 is a wonderful opportunity for networking and to introduce the most recent and the most developed improvement in automation and electrical actuator, pneumatic actuator, in order to facilitate the flow down from the research and design to the incorporation in the manufacturing, since make in India is one of the utmost most important step on in which India is presently going on. I think that it is of the utmost importance to have brought to India the most advanced automation equipment, software, technology, and so on.
So how is this going to affect the automation industry in the coming future, the Industry 4.0?
Automation is more and more important because we are living an era of transition from the mechanical to the electronic. In the 4.0 industry, everything will benefit not only the manufacturing. Think at the cars. The cars nowadays are even more electronic driven, but also, let me say, in the houses we have a lot of automation, robotics, the controls of temperature, controls of humidity, safety, anti-intrusion. We have a lot of application, and I think that even more will come. And India is most probably one of the countries which can profit more than the other, because they haven't to pass from a previous, the most beautiful, the most efficient technologies.
Any views for the Automation 2018? Any words of inspiration for them?
I think that after having passed by this so huge fair, more than 400 exhibitors, I only can, I hardly can imagine something of more success. I think is to bring in, to rope in even more the engineering companies, because the engineering companies are the really integrator from the components, manufacturing, software, and the final, let me say, utilizer.
Well, thank you so much for your time. Having great time at the Automation 2017. Here was Mr. Mario Ruza. Well, we'll have some dignitaries coming and talking to you. Stay tuned. Well, I have with me Mr. K.R. Printer, Managing Director, Fusion Technologies. First of all, thank you so much, sir, for your time. One question that I want to ask you: why should people visit Automation 2017?
Now, today you can almost find everything on the net, right? So, my request to those viewing this program is that if you do not come here and interact with the real things and the real people, you will be obsolete by 1 year if you come next year. So it is better that you come here, see where technology has gone, and implement it in all the type of manufacturing or whatever your plants are, Otherwise, you're going to be obsolete, and if you have not come for the last 4 years, you'll be obsolete by 5 years.
That's the kind of things that we're looking out for. Absolutely great. Having a blast at the Automation 2017. Your take on the Automation 2017 plus 18 Industry 4.0.
4.0 is going to change the way you live. It's going to change your lifestyle. You're already there. I mean, you've not realized it. But if you look at your children or if you look at your family members, if you go back 5 or 10 years back, you didn't find them playing with the mobile as much as they would watch TV. Today, everything is available on the mobile, and your life is going to be around that mobile. And Industry 4.0 is working towards that end, by which you will be able to see your plant, you'll be able to control your plant, you'll be able to control your machines from your mobile. And that's what 4.0 is all about.
You're already watching it on your cell phone because we have an app already from TradeFair TV. Well, yes, TradeFair TV is already in the journey of Industry 4.0. What are you waiting for?